I'm Alan Holmes and I'm the Managing Director of Towcha Technology. So Towcha Technology is a business. We do IT consulting, and what that means is we build software projects for both medium-sized, small and large organisations. We service the financial services industry, retail, government and utility sectors. I'm a proud Gubby man. So when I was at the University of Melbourne back in the late 90s, I was the only Aboriginal student in information systems at that time. I've worked for a lot of large organisations and have enjoyed it, but at the same time, you really want to have the connection to something you've built yourself. So where the business started was really just learning about Supply Nation and those types of things that I did versus what the type of potential customers were on the Supply Nation member directory was really attractive. One of the things now that we're finding as a business is that the importance of the certification. So when we registered Towcha Technology for the digital marketplace, we had to provide our Supply Nation certification as part of that process. Then that led to our ability to actually apply for opportunities with federal government and state government agencies. Our biggest client currently is Coles, working on their payment systems. So whenever you tap at a Coles or Coles Express, that's some of the work I've been doing. Not only are we doing corporate work, we're also doing work in community. We're currently in the process of building a mobile application for AMREC, and that's to help manage the welfare of domesticated animals in regional and remote communities. It's a really great project that we love being involved in.
My name's Bonnie. I'm a veterinarian and I work for AMREC, Animal Management in Rural and Remote Indigenous Communities. And we're here with the Rangers because we're doing a census in Wadair. So we're counting all the dogs and cats in the community and we're looking at their health. So we do a census each year and it lets us see if the population is getting healthier, and if there are problems, we can then work to fix them.
We needed the app to provide data that could be analysed to inform animal management strategies out in remote regions of Australia. The app has some very critical areas of it to do with working in remote locations, working across language groups, and so using a lot of visual aids and icons throughout the app, and then obviously all the terminology that goes along with veterinary services.
AMREC actually reached out to us via a search on the Supply Nation directory.
As an organisation that works with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, we're always really keen to engage with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander businesses. The process to find Towcha was quite easy, and obviously for them to be a Supply Nation certified organisation was a really big reassurance for us that we were working with somebody appropriately.
They said we've got a particular problem that our current technology doesn't actually service our needs. It's technology working in a very disconnected environment. So a lot of these communities are miles and miles away from mobile phone towers. But the key technology that's used are iPhones and iPads to collect data on site. But they need this technology to actually synchronise to a larger database once they get within mobile signal range. So it was a really unique technical challenge for us.
Working with Towcha on those, identifying all of those things for us, and they've been able to integrate all of this really, really well.
So the goal now is to focus more on doing more in-community work, so more projects like AMREC. Very optimistic about the future. I think compare it to when I first started the business, I'm finding we're getting a lot more calls to us rather than us actually have to source work now. I think one of the things that's taken me a little bit by surprise is the amount of actual Aboriginal suppliers that are actually even in the Towcha supply chain. So of our top 10 suppliers, 7 would be other Aboriginal businesses that we rely heavily on for services to support our business. The real driver and passion of mine is actually bringing Aboriginal kids through the business. If someone can come through the business and just sort of learn about what I did and then go off and do it themselves, that's really something I'd be really passionate about. The real dream is to actually have an alumni of businesses that first started with us and are going off to do their own thing.